What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be ranking all of the Harry Potter characters in this tier list. I had the random urge to rank people today, so that's what we're going to be doing. So, first of all, I'm going to rank them based on my opinion of them. So, if I was in the Harry Potter universe, what would my personal opinion be of these people? And the second time I rank them is going to be based on how powerful I think they are. So, this is supposedly the ultimate 100 plus Harry Potter tier list maker, so we're going to jump in here and see what's happening. So, I don't know if I should work backwards to front or what I should do here. Some of these people, they on here twice. Look at this. So first on the list is young Tom. Pretty creepy. I feel I would be in Slytherin if I was in the Harry Potter universe, so I feel like he would get along with me, but he is creepy, so we're gonna put him at C tier. Moaning Myrtle. She's pretty nice. She helps out some of the characters, but she is also kind of annoying, so we're also going to put her at C tier. McGonagall. We all know that McGonagall's S tier. We don't even have to argue about that. S tier is the best. If you're not familiar with tier ranking, S tier is the best, and F tier is trash tier. So if you're unfamiliar with the ranking system, then that's what we're going by. Next, we got the headmistress of Bo Benton's Academy of Magic. Nice, but she ate a bug out of Hagrid's beard in the movie, so that's kind of gross. So we're gonna put her at D tier. Next, I think this is young Grindelwald. They only show him like for a brief second in the Harry Potter movies, not including Fantastic Beasts, but I think that they only show him for a brief second. So I can't really give him a fair ranking based on that. So we're going to put him at E tier. Crabbe, Draco's friend, annoying, not very smart, so we're going to put him at F. Who is that? Is that Ollivander? It doesn't really look like him. I'm going to go with the fact that I think it's Mr. Ollivander, so we're going to put him at A tier. Mathilda Bagshot. All they ever show of her in the movie is when Nagini transforms into her, so I'm sorry, I have to put her at like E tier. Hermione, she can be A tier. She's smart, but you know, I feel like if I knew her, then we would kind of clash, because when people think that they know everything, it gets on my nerves a little bit. Professor Trelawney, she's cool. She's gonna be A tier. Bill Weasley, I don't think I would know him very well, because he seems like he's always away. So I'm gonna put him in. I feel like he's nice, but I feel like I wouldn't know him well enough to rank him any higher than D tier. Lavender Brown. She's F tier for sure. She's annoying. Gosh, what is her name? I always forget what her name is. I have a list of the Gryffindor Harry Potter characters up in case I forget some of the random people, their name. Angelina Johnson, that's her name. She goes to the U-Ball with, I think it's George. Maybe it's Fred. She goes with one of the Weasley twins, so she's nice because she went with them. So I'll put her, I don't know if I would know her too well, so I'm just going to put her at C tier, average. Who is that? Don't know who this random is, so you're going to be F tier because I don't know you. Dumbledore's brother. We'll put him at B tier. He comes in clutch at the end of the story. He's kind of mysterious and a little bit creepy though, so he can't be any higher than B tier here. So, Barty Crouch Jr. He's definitely creepy and very weird. So we're gonna put him at E tier. Fleur, I feel like she would be kind of like one of those people who are like really stuck up unless like you knew her from birth. So I'm gonna put her at D tier with her husband. Luna's S tier for sure. Buckbeak, I like how they have the animals in here too. We're gonna put Buckbeak at A tier. Mrs. Norris, I like cats. I feel like I would get in trouble though if I was at Hogwarts, so I'll put her at B. F tier, obviously, we don't even have to talk about this. Argus Filch, he's kind of creepy, but he's also, I feel like he genuinely cares about Hogwarts, so I'm gonna put him next to Mrs. Norris. Professor Quirrell, I feel like everyone acted like he was just like this normal guy, but I thought he was pretty creepy, so I feel like I would be suspicious of him before everyone else was. So we're gonna put him at D tier. Professor Moody, Alistair Moody, A tier, he's dope. Dumbledore, okay, this one's gonna be interesting. Okay, so Dumbledore is like he's pretty standard. He holds the same reputation out throughout the movies until like the end. You kind of start to get this feeling that he's kind of a jerk. So I feel like that. I love Dumbledore though. I feel like he should be S tier, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say A tier just because towards the end he was kind of rude. Fox the Phoenix, we're definitely S tier on that one. This girl, she's one of those Gryffindor side characters. She was in Dumbledore's army though, so I can't rank her too low. I'll put her at C tier. This guy, the Death Eater. I don't even know his name. I feel like I used to, but he's gross and weird. F tier. Remus, okay, Remus is S tier for sure. We don't even have to question that one. Colin Creevy, he's annoying, but he's just a kid, so you can't really blame him too much, so he's gonna be average, C tier. Madam Hooch, she seems like she would be pretty cool as a professor. I'm gonna give her B tier. She doesn't quite fit in with A tier, but she's not C tier either, so. Madame Pomfrey, she heals everyone, so she's gonna be C tier. Bellatrix. Bellatrix is cool, okay? She's crazy though, so she's a pretty cool character, but she's crazy. I don't know if I should rank her based on how crazy she is or how cool of a character I think she is. So we're just gonna put her Gosh, I guess I should rank her on how crazy she is. I can't put her in D tier. It just doesn't feel right. I'll put her in B. Oh, man. Bill Weasley, he's on here twice. So I guess I have to rank him at D again. Cho Chang, she's annoying, but not quite as annoying as these people, so I'll put her at E. Oh gosh, that's McCormick, or whatever his name is, that tries to date Hermione. He seems pretty annoying. I'll put him at E. Was that Fleur's little sister? Don't know her, so I'm gonna put her at F tier. Draco, I'm gonna have to put Draco with Bellatrix. I feel like since I'm in Slytherin, we would get along, but I feel like he's also very mean, so he would like get mad at me for telling him not to be mean to other people. So I'm gonna put him in B. Ginny Weasley. She did open the Chamber of Secrets. Gosh. I'm gonna have to put her at C. Here, I'm sorry. She's just a little bit annoying. This little Gryffindor kid. I don't know you either. I'm gonna put you at E. Professor Flitwick. He's gonna be A. There's Ollivander. Then who's this guy? I feel like I kind of know who that is, but I don't remember who it is. So, we're just gonna put him at. He did rat them out though, so I'm gonna have to put him at B. I feel like he gets killed in the last movie because he's stupid, so I'm gonna put him at F. Dobby, he's A tier, solid A tier. Nagini, I love snakes, but Nagini, she's. I want to know why she turned from good to evil, but I'm gonna have to put her at E. Hagrid is S tier for sure. This random Hufflepuff kid that almost got bitten by the snake in the dueling room. F tier. Aw, she's dope. She helped Harry. I'll put her at B tier. Greyback. He's gonna have to be F tier. Oh, the Minister of Magic. He's F tier for sure. Rude. I think she's the barkeeper. That one bar. I'm gonna put her at E tier. Yeah, I'll give her D. She seems like she'd be cool to hang out with. Not Barty Crouch. He dies, but you kind of feel bad for him because his son is crazy, so we'll put him at D tier. Sirius Black is S tier. Slughorn, he's A tier for sure. I don't really know who this kid is. I feel like he looks like he's in the Yule Ball scene. I'm gonna give him E tier because I'm gonna put him in F because I don't know him. This lady who was at the wedding. No, she wasn't at the wedding. No, yes, she was. I feel like she was in the first movie too for some reason. I can't really give her a fair ranking either, so I'm just gonna put her at E. This guy who wrote Dumbledore's obituary. E. This girl, I think she's one of the girls that got cursed by Draco in one of the last movies to try to kill Dumbledore. I'm just gonna put her. No, she's going to E tier. Mundungus Fletcher, he's F tier for sure. This kid, F tier. He was like, "What are you playing at?" Whenever Harry is trying to get the snake to stop attacking Justin, he like freaks the heck out for some reason. Victor Crumb, he's pretty solid. I think he's C tier. He's like average. Narcissa Malfoy, she makes a redemption for me in the last movie whenever she tells Voldemort that Harry is dead whenever he's alive. So she's going to be A tier for me. Amos Diggory, he seems like a nice guy. He's going to be B tier. Professor Sprout, she seems cool. She's going to be A tier. Harry's aunt, I think. She's Margaret, something like that. She's going to F. Luna's dad. He kind of betrays them, but he seems like a cool guy. Like, he's gonna be C. Creature. He's rude, but he helps them, so he's gonna be B tier. This girl again. I feel like I already rated her. I did. She's getting a lower rank this time just because I'm annoyed that I saw her twice, so she's just going straight down to F tier. The new Minister of Magic, he is creepy looking, so I'm giving him F tier. Fred and George, they're S tier. I don't even have to like question that. Where'd the other one go? Oh, they're coming up here. Yeah, they're S tier for sure. Cedric Diggory, he's B tier. Hedwig can be A. Voldemort. He's not very likable. He's just gross. I mean, he's kind of like a cool character, but he's just gross. So I don't want to stick him down here because he's not stupid like Crab and her. So I'm just gonna put him in E tier. This guy, he's rude. He's going to F. This guy's funny. What's his name? Kingsley or something like that. He's going to C tier. He's average. Blaze, I feel like I have to put him up here with Draco, because if I would be friends with Draco in Slytherin, I would probably be friends with Blaze as well. This guy. Yeah, he was one of those rude people who thought that Dumbledore, and I think he's with the Death Eaters, or he thought Dumbledore was lying about the Death Eaters infiltrating the Ministry or something like that. This guy, he's a scumbag. She tried to kill Dumbledore, even though it's not her fault. She was hexed by Draco. I don't know who this is. She's looking mean though, so she's going to F. Gosh, I feel indifferent about them because, yes, they were mean to Harry, but I feel like at the same time they were under a lot of stress, I think, because of this. So I'm gonna give them D tier. Like, I'm gonna be straight up and just give them D tier. I think also I've heard a theory that they were under the influence of the Horcrux that was a part of Harry. So I kind of believe that theory. I can see it. Lee, he announces the score at the Quidditch matches. He's gonna be average. James Potter, I feel a slight hint of anger towards James Potter. I feel like he's part of the reason why Snape became such a mean person, because I feel Snape, he seemed like he was a nice person before he was like made fun of and stuff. I feel like he was kind of rude, and then he did steal Lily Potter. I can't really... everyone says he was like this good guy, but I don't buy it. I'm putting him in C tier. No, he can be down here in D tier. Dean, he helps out in the Battle of Hogwarts. He's gonna be B tier. I feel like he'd be pretty cool. Gilderoy Lockhart is hilarious. I'm sorry, but I have to put him at S tier just because I think he's funny. Lily Potter, she's dead to me, and dead in real life too, so she's D tier. Lucius Malfoy, he's rude. I feel like I would just have to tell him that he's rude, but he does have nice hair, so I'll put him at C. Mr. Weasley, Arthur Weasley, he's A tier for sure. This kid, I feel like he looks like he's in Dumbledore's army, so I'm gonna have to put him at C tier. Molly Weasley, she's A tier. Harry himself, he can be A. He's not quite S tier though. Neville Longbottom is the dopest friend ever, and he stands up for his friends, and he really grows as a character, so he's S tier for sure. Tonks, she's A tier. Oliver Wood, he's B tier. Pansy Parkinson, she's F tier. Peter Pettigrew, he's F tier as heck because he just betrayed everybody. He's like part of the whole reason that he's part of the problem. He's F tier. She's F tier as well. She likes to lie about everybody. Ron's B tier. Seamus, he can be B tier. Snape is S tier for sure. I mean, a lot of people don't like Snape, but I think Snape is dope. He's S tier. He's up with the greats. Crookshanks is C tier. Oh god. Igor Kakarov. He's D tier for sure. Nah. He's cooler than Marty Crouch Jr. But he's... Oh gosh, I put Voldemort below. I need to put Voldemort at D tier. I'm sorry, like... He's not very likable, but he can't be ranked lower than him. Hagrid's dog, A tier. I like how I ranked him higher than Ron. This chick, I feel like she's part of the problem too, I think. Percy Weasley, he's F tier because he's head boy. What's her name? I feel like she's Matilda or something like that. She tried to give Ron a love potion or some crazy something like that. Tried to give someone a love potion. So she's F tier. And then this is Luna's dad again, so I'm gonna put him back at C tier. So that is my ranking based on how much that I like the characters. Well, not so much how much I like the characters, how likable they are as, if I was in the story, I guess, how would I be forced to rank them? But if we're just going by how much I like the characters, we would have to move Bellatrix up here to S tier, Slughorn to S tier, Arthur Weasley, Draco, and we would put Voldemort up in A tier probably. And Lucius, he'd be up here in A tier too. But that's it. That's just how I like them outside of the universe. But yeah, I think I ranked them pretty fair on how their personality traits are in the story. But that is my ranking of the characters. Let me know what you think.